What's up, guys? It's Ali from Shahani Motors, and we are on the way back home. And everyone talks about their wins all the times, but I want to show you both sides of dealer life, the wins and the losses. Today, we're gonna have to write this one off as a loss. So we came out here to Massachusetts. We're in coming back from Boston right now to pick up a car. So we went all the way out here. We drove to the auction, Odessa, Boston, and it's about 3 hours from our house. So we drove out here. When we got to the auction, went all the way to the back, found the car, and when I found this car, the car was completely smashed in the front end. So when I looked at it, I said, I was coming up to the car, I was just praying, I said, please, I hope that's not my car. But when we got close to it, I said, and I checked the VIN number, I said, this is the car. But when I bought I bought these cars online, right? But when they're listed online, they have all the pictures and everything that's on there. So none of that damage was in the picture. I mean, this car was wrecked. The whole front of the car was completely wrecked. So, I was kind of confused, didn't really know what to do. I eventually I took videos of the damage, and I was trying to think back, like, hey, did I miss this in the pictures? But there is no way that I missed that damage. So likely that damage happened while the car was sitting there, and somebody else backed into it, somebody else hit it, something had happened in the course of the car being there. So anyways, I took pictures and videos of it, and I opened an arbitration case so that the auction can know that how the vehicle was represented when we bought the car is not how the car is now. So we had to leave that car there, just because when you start an arbitration case, then most likely they're going to want the car there to check it and look at it. So I didn't want to take the car in that condition anyway. So at that point, so there's another auction that's further out towards Boston, Mannheim, New England, and I had one car over there. Now this car, I already had my doubts if I should go over there or not, because that car, it was showing as that the car had some issue. We bought that car online, never saw the car, never knew anything about it, but it was showing that it was basically how I knew was where the car was parked. It was parked in a TRA lane, which is basically cars that are non-running cars. So, but I didn't know why. A lot of times they'll say that you get there and you check the car, and it's not something big. It's not a big deal, and we can fix the problem while we're there and drive the car back. It's happened a lot of times, like that we've driven the car far. So, anyways, we were out there. That was an hour. By the way, that was an hour away, out of the way from the first auction. So we went an hour out of the way further to get to this auction. I get to that car. First of all, we get to that auction, that car is all the way at the end of the property. I mean, I had to walk almost a mile back there to find this car. Finally find the car, and guess what? Car is locked. All the doors are locked in the car. There's no car, and on the window it says vehicle unsafe to operate, keys with security. So then I walked all the way back to the security, and I told them what's going on. I gave them my VIN number, everything. So they checked their whole office, everything. They didn't have no keys for this car. And then they even I went back out there. They took me back out there to see if the keys are maybe inside the car, and we can unlock the car if the keys were inside of it. But we looked at the light, we couldn't see the keys. So no, the keys were not there. So long story short, we ended up just they told me, hey, you got to call the office on Monday, and they're gonna let you know what the situation is and where the keys are at. So and here we are today. I mean, here we are now. We're going back home empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get back home like 2 o'clock. Got to be at the shop 10 a.m. So yeah, guys, this is just a prime example. A lot of times we'll go out there. We'll get a few cars, nice smooth ride, everything is good, everything works out, no problem. But this is the real side of it, because sometimes this does happen. So like we got like 6-7 hours of driving and we're coming back empty-handed. But I mean, hey, that's all part of the business. You got to love every aspect of it. All right. But anyways, guys, appreciate you guys joining us. Appreciate you guys watching us. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and until next time, peace.